A little Wednesday evening shot for you. Just spot a blue sky. It's still raining clear across the ridge. Most of it's from right there east. It's rained here sometime in the last 20 minutes. I've been watching it all afternoon, all evening. Keep coming across the ridge. I thought it was going to hit here a couple of times, and it didn't, but now it finally did. So, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully it hasn't gotten too wet up on this side of that hill, but I'm looking with what it looks like from right here. The upper field would be about even with those trees above my finger there, where you can tell that it's kind of raining there. You know, it is what it is. If I can get to cutting tomorrow, it might get baled first. All depends on how it dries. Yeah, I got some puppies that it's about time for them to come in the house. What do you think, Bandit? Yeah? They come in for about an hour, and then I let them out to go potty, and I get ready for bed, and then put them in their beds for the night. And the old farts, well, you know, they just kind of hang out wherever they're going to hang out. See if I can do this without dropping my phone. Look who I got. Oh, and she's even doing that on her own. I didn't even have to ask her for that. She insisted that we come down and see Wally and the cows. And I don't know if they're all in or not, but we're going to find out. And the sun just came out a few minutes ago. And it's hiding again. It's somewhere that way. I have no idea what's really going to happen today. Ghost? Bandit! No! There's a calf by the water truck. Oh! Did you find a baby? Yeah. Well, here, let me switch this around so we can see the puppies. And we can see Blakely better. And yep. Puppies, back off. Balin, leave her alone. Careful. Nope, not going to happen. We go to the other, careful. We go to the other end of the barn and see if Wally's laying there. Well, the calf's going to go where she's going to go. Tell her to go in the barn. Get in the barn. She's fine where she is, Blakely. Maybe she wants to go back and get a drink of water. Well, if she wants to, she will. And yeah, she got her binky in her mouth. She's teasing again. Got more teethers coming in, don't you? Uh-oh, did we drop some? You gonna carry that over here to the cows? A whole bunch of it in front of the big bill barn you can pick up. A bunch of them are out there. But she wants to see Wally, so maybe he's up here. Are you gonna tell Wally hi again? We found Wally. Yeah, dusting himself a little. What are we running for, kid? Oh, you spook him when you run too fast, sweetheart. I missed her on camera because she was standing here saying, hi, Wally. Hi, Wally. Hi, Wally. As Wally was talking back to him, just like that. You can leave that there. That's what she picked up. I had her drop it right there. No, they don't want to eat out of your hand today, sweetheart. Okay, let's go see what Oma and Titi are doing. Maybe we'll get something done today, but I don't know. Ah, the back room. This is what Becky has decided is going to be her and Ty's office. And some storage. God knows how many generations of tools there. A little bit of everything in there. God knows what all's in there. I haven't took it down yet. And I don't remember what's in those. I think that one might be a puller. Don't remember what that is. Old hand drill press. And Mom's old tennis racket. So this is kind of what we're doing so far today. Going through a bunch of this stuff. Stuff goes in the dumpster, stuff goes in the scrap. Other stuff is going in the trailer. But as most of you know, Thailand feels things. This was my grandfather's. I'll show you everything I can show you on it. I have no idea if he picked it up in World War II or if it was issued or what. I can't make out what's in that. Yeah, he marked it there too, put his name on it. Ty touched it and she said, I asked her what she feel, and she kind of crinked her neck around and she says, it chopped a head off. Okay, so I don't know if my grandfather might have done that, or like I say, he might have picked this up off the one that did do it. Anyway, no, family heirlooms, history. Maybe at some point she'll figure out more, but either way, she didn't want to touch it anymore. She actually had latex glove on it. She just went like that on the end of it, and that was enough for her. But yeah, lots of shit in here. Lots of good stuff, and lots of antique stuff. Hey, there's even a bottle capper right there. No, the red flat box that was up there, I was wrong. That was reamers and a couple of sockets and some other stuff, and a set of copper coated carbons for the carbon arc.
Yeah, but
and this, I know where it came from for sure. Marked UP, Union Pacific. That was my grandfather's. And obviously he'd worked on it. It only works one way. Because, you know, that modern screw in it. They didn't have Phillips screws probably when it was made, where they weren't very common. So, that appears to be a plum also. Maybe? Huh. I don't see where it says. But most of the, no, this one I know is a plum. Guarantee it with an Earl on it. But I think those were too. Oh, a little bit of everything. But here is what Ty found. 5 easy steps in clipping a cow. And when we look down, hey, guess what? It's a set of clippers. Appears to be a sheep head, but you know. And that's one of those kind of pressed cardboard boxes that they had way the flock back then. And I can't tell you if that was my father's or my grandfather's.
I can't even tell you, and I should be able to tell you.
Because, you know, both of them were into it.
I can see the cows, but I can't tell you who.
Yeah, one more thing. She touches that, she can see the cows.
You tell them what I touched earlier?
I did. I'm not looking forward to moving that.
Bad juju.
I vaguely remember that drawer. There was about 5 or 6 of those drawers in Grandpa's little shop. Most of what's in that came from his place. I know that. Oh look, more cool finds. Hey, need to cut a hole? Chisels, reamers, little everything. what the hell to do with all of it. Becky went up and got the mail earlier. I was sent a picture a few days ago by a friend of mine. He was someplace, I don't know. He goes all over the state, screws around. But that's the picture he sent me. Just can't figure out how to untie that, I guess. I think it'll work on the all flex tags. We may have to change the pin, but oh, it went in. Looks like it went on far enough. And yes, somebody's being boisterous, trying to run me over. Looks like maybe.
I'm tempted to waste a back.
Nah. We will find out though when it comes time for doing calves again. I think it will. Either way, we can make it work, and it seems to be pretty nice. So, thank you, John G.
I mean, that's not.
Anybody sees him in the comments, it's John G.
There's a little bit of room for it.
So, kind of looks better than the all flex ones. Finally getting up here to move this, and Ty beat me to the pump before I got the camera on. So hey, water shut off quick. It's gonna go over there, and I'm gonna run on the shortest run first, so it'll be ready to move in the morning. And she got Blakely with her. If we can see her. I can hear her. I don't know if I want to take the little gun and start doing headlands up here or what, which we might do. Big gun's better on the headlands, but yeah, I also want to get water back on that one because the cows have decided that there's nothing there for the last few days. I missed the opportunity. Blakely helped Ty hook to the tractor and helped her get that ready. I gotta pay attention because I gotta leave myself enough room to get the tractor back through this hole. And yeah, I know, we're not going over there yet. This run and turn it around where it's at. And that short one should put us on a morning move over to there. And they've decided there's pasture there again since it rained. But you can see the headlands here still need some water, so get this done and let's see what happens. That's an issue. That one's fried. So
The fire put out there.
I guess we're done, but that's what it caused when she kicked the pump back on.
And it was starting to spread fast.
So, guess we're done pumping for now. Brought the little boss lady to say hi. And they're all coming up to us. What do you think, girls? Hi, Hope. There's little. Hope looks really little next to Eeyore. And Penelope. She's not having any fun, is she? But Blakely was a really good girl. Was tied with her little fire at the pole. And it really surprised me. That box, even though it's God knows how many years old, the sticker inside still gave the replacement parts for the load block and the power block. I don't know if the numbers do us any good or not, but gonna go look that kind of thing up and find out. What you think, cowboy? Hey, cowboy. Hey. Moo. Come here, cowboy. How come you got blonde hair on top of your head? Huh? Are you trying to be like Blakely? Oh. There's Sapphire, too. just not where I can reach him without knocking Blakely off the bike. I got you. Huh, buddy? Okay, well. Are you sure? Hey, what do you keep moving your leg over for? She keeps trying to get off. Sapphire. Blakely, tell Sapphire to look up.
Yeah, well.
She don't want to look up. Anyway, I'll go look up some parts. Isn't that pretty? Just gotta love it. They just decided it was done.
You talking to me?
No, I'm not talking to you, dear, but here, look. There she is. She's trying to feel better.
I feel like poop.
And there's my scribble marks. I have not been able to find that particular number for this. I almost thought about trying to rebuild that up. Now I did it. But it's probably not a good idea. There are a few that I saw online that are very similar. But you know, they gotta fit. I don't know if they fit. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to get a hold of Tom and go visit with him. Because if I go the other route and have Ernst Irrigation come up and change that box, they've got to get permit. They've got to have PGE come out and shut the power off. Then PGE won't shut the power, turn the power back on until after the county inspects it. And just kind of, you know, makes for a big snowball mess that might take a week or 2 or 3, and I don't need that. So the plan is, if I can come up with something and put in there and get it going again, we'll get it going, and then when we're done for the season, and maybe by then we'll have a little bit of money to do it, we'll have them come up and shut the power off and do what they got to do and make it right. Because the way it is, it's sometime next week would be the earliest they can come do it anyway. And I really don't know anybody else around that to have do it. And yes, the mess again. What Becky wants to do is put corrugated galvanized roofing for a ceiling in here. So since I've been in here looking for stuff online anyway, check prices on that. And of course it's like 13 feet across there. Go figure. It's 21 feet on the long run. And the long run has its issues. Like everything's in the way. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. She says, oh, we don't have to go. Well, we'll try to finish what we can of it. 8 foot and 6 foot will work and come out right for the floor joist. Close anyway if it's not. But a whole lot cheaper to put a 12 footer up there and then put a short piece at the end. So that's probably what we're gonna do. So anyway, and I don't know what all else. I mean, still a bunch of shit's gotta get out of here. Ty left before I could get her to help me get that out of here. Because I really don't want to empty that old drawer. I just want to take it out in one piece. And the old hand crank drill press is still there, and I don't know what's behind it. And I don't remember what's in that box. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. There's a moisture tester in there, an old one. A whole bunch of old soldering irons. 2 circular saws, and a reciprocating saw. Buried, of course, now. And whatever the hell else she's got over here. Oh yeah, she went through a bunch of welding rod. There was a bunch of it that was getting bad, so it went in scrap. And see, I don't know. Got some old bottles and cans of stuff. More old bottles and cans. I think those are the ones that Ty cleaned up before. Old fence chargers. Probably don't need them around anymore. Oh, lots of shit to go through and get out of here. Need some splitting wedges. If I remember right, that is a bunch of saws and stuff that were my grandfather's, I believe. The box was made to hold everything in there. Open it up and there's like 3 crosscut saws stored in the top. Yeah, plus there's more saws up there. And yeah, there's your little dehorner if anybody needs one. Give you an idea, those handles and the clear to the end is about 4 feet long. So you can get serious about it. You wash your clothes if you want. We can even play horseshoes. I think that's actually what's in the box. And while I'm in here, I found this for Ty too. She absolutely loved it. Cute little scoop. I have no idea who made it, but it's cute. And Dad, this was on special, I think. Yeah, yellow. You had a yellow tag on it. I think that was at Ag West, and they threw a sale price on it because it sat there too long. Dad picked that up one day, and that was supposed to be for the kids. And I think he might have got it before they were born, but I don't remember. And this, Dad made when he was in high school. And I don't know that he ever got a string on it. But those are things that don't go anywhere. They stick around. Oh yeah. That's where our bows and arrows are at the moment. I think the one with the little cam is Becky's and the other one's mine, unless those were her dad's, and I'm not sure where, because she's got 2 or 3 that were her dad's. Oh, there's your tour of the junk hole. So, hope you all had a great Thursday. You seen how ours turned out. Oh yeah, fishing rods. They're all old, by the way. There's at least 1 in that tube, and I think there's 4 in that one. Not like I use them. I should find somebody that wants them really bad, because I know some of them are worth a few pennies. As in, you know, multiple thousands of pennies. Anyway, so hope everybody has a great Friday. And I'm gonna soak my sorrows. Not really. I am gonna let the pups back out because the other dogs already ate, so they can go out.